Have no fear, the Digipreneur is here. Keron Rose joins us as we push towards this final week. Of course, next week, I think this might more or less be our last one for the year, Keron. So let me again extend all the best. Happy New Year one time. A matter of fact, yeah, this might actually be the final one for the year. So great to see you, bro, and all the best, man.
Seasons, greetings, and yeah, man, let me go out with a bang.
Yes. Well, I mean, the question, and I guess based on some of the happenings, and we had a chamber president, well, we had the Business Association president from San Juan on the program in the first hour. He said that sales are a bit slow. So the question is, are more people shopping online? Is it e-commerce kind of consumer wave that's happening at this point in time?
Yeah, definitely. When I was reading the Business Guardian on Sunday, that question was posed, Christmas sales being slow. And it got me thinking about what's happening in this space, my own shopping habits and whatnot. And it's funny because when you're walking around and you're going to local businesses are saying that things are slow. But do you know who's not saying things are slow? And that every single year the volume is getting bigger and bigger, 20 to 30% increases? The skybox companies. The skybox companies have been reporting that every single year business has been getting better and better and better. So to me, I don't think that sales are slow. I think that the power has shifted and people are not necessarily shopping locally as much as they were before because now there's way more alternatives to shopping. You don't have to leave your house, and even if you have a credit card, even if you do not have a credit card, you can go into the skybox companies, and a lot of them have programs where they buy the products on your behalf. So you don't necessarily need a credit card to shop online.
But the catch-22 is that so many people would have shopped online, but their items still very much in a warehouse, not being cleared. It will not be, well, in most cases, in time for the season. Probably people might get their gifts sometime into the new year. So I guess the key is, if indeed you're doing this online shopping, what's really a lock-off point? What's the best advice you'll give for those looking to get items for Christmas? What, early November, October? What are we looking at here?
I think every skybox company, they set their own deadlines, and usually the deadline is about December 5th, December 10th, to have all of your items landed in the Miami office for them to clear on time for Christmas, right? Now, a wrench could be thrown into the plans because sometimes customs takes a bit longer than usual, which is what's going on this year. I don't know if they've caught up to the volume of shopping online. I don't know if they ever will, but they definitely need to revamp their system because, again, the volume is happening and it's going to keep on increasing every single year. So they're going to have to figure out, how do we start to clear packages at mass, because they've never had this problem before. These problems are very new. So again, I don't think it's that people are not shopping. I think where they're shopping has completely changed. And JW, what I did was, before I came on, I pulled some stats in terms of traffic from some of the top websites that people shop on in Trinidad and Tobago, and the numbers would kind of shock you, right? So just going through a couple of the websites, take a look at Amazon, for example. Amazon has over 700,000 visits per month from Trinidad and Tobago. Walmart has over 60,000. Shein has over 120,000 visitors. Fashion Nova, over 30,000. WebSource, so our local skybox company, has had over 384,000 visits last month, and CSF Couriers has had over 265,000 visits to their website. Safe to say that, again, people have shifted their habits and not shopping locally as much. There's a wider selection with better prices, and they're doing more of the shopping online.
What about, let's say, those who use the platform that's popular, let's say, in more the Far East? Is it what, Alibaba and that kind of stuff? Are people shopping that far?
Yeah, so now AliExpress has a large...
It's AliExpress.
So Alibaba is if you have a business and you want to access the factories to create products for you, you go to Alibaba. That's like a marketplace to have your products built and branded. So if you want to have JW merch, JW frisbees, JW cups, whatever you wanted to build, you go to Alibaba to work with the factories there. AliExpress is if you want to buy complete finished items, you would go to AliExpress. But yeah, we do have heavy traffic on those platforms as well.
So people the crowds we see at the mall, we see moving through Princestown, San Fernando, Port of Spain, of course, Scarborough. What people window shopping? They just they just want out. I mean, because people are shopping too. I mean, obviously there will always be folks who will shop on the ground, who probably don't trust the process, don't believe in the online scenario. But you're suggesting to me that the numbers are showing, without a doubt, that more Trinbagonians, and this is across the board, are doing their purchase, their major Christmas purchase, online as opposed to in a brick and mortar?
Well, you got to put two and two together. If DOMA President is coming out and saying that they're experiencing 30% decrease in foot traffic and sales in the physical locations, but when we look online and we're seeing the traffic going to online platforms, when the skybox companies are saying we're getting a 20 to 30% increase year over year, then again, it doesn't take much mathematics to understand that the consumer behaviors are shifting. And when you think about it, right, the selection of goods that they're going to be bringing in locally in a lot of these stores is going to be very limited. Half the time, I don't get what I want when I'm going around to stores here. And then when you do get to the store and you see the price, you have the option to say, okay, well, how bad do I need this? Do I need this now for now? Am I willing to pay the much higher prices to get it now for now? Or can I wait a week to 2 weeks and get the exact same item or a better variety of items for a whole lot less? And that's the decision that a lot of people are making. So I think when it comes to the shopping habits, I don't foresee the traffic ever picking back up to what it was. I continue to see, as more people get access to Visa debit cards, credit cards, signing up for the skybox companies and utilizing their buying services, I continue to see more people just shifting their purchasing online rather than doing it locally, and then also have the convenience. Think about how much time we talk about traffic, Chaguanas roundabout, Port of Spain traffic. When you want to shop online, everything is coming to your doorstep, and you don't have to go from mall to mall, store to store, and you get to beat a lot of that traffic.
Well, of course, patience is the game, as you rightfully said. If someone wants to purchase, they'll wait a week, 2 weeks, whatever the case, to get the item. But let's go back to dollars and cents. Is it coming out better for the consumer to get this item online? Then you pay, obviously, some of these courier companies charge via weight. And sometimes you're not too sure. You're almost waiting to see what the bill is going to be to clear the said item. So with the purchase and with the clearance, is someone still coming out good via the pocket, via the purse, via the wallet?
Now, you see, that's a very good question, because one of the big problems when it comes to customs is that no two bills are the same, right? You've seen situations where people order the exact same thing, but on two different occasions, and have two completely different price points, right? What I would definitely recommend for everybody is most of the couriers do have a shipping calculator, and the shipping calculator can be very accurate or give you a good ballpark as to what you should be paying. Utilize that before you make the purchases. But I think the other problem is that the markup for a lot of these items is so high locally that even when you factor in the shipping, the customs, you're still saving more money. I just went and purchased a gaming console for my son, and it works out that I just saved $2,000 buying it in Panama than I would have if I were to buy it locally. So the savings can definitely be a lot better depending on where you're shopping.
Keron, I'll give you a chance as we wrap up to send your greetings again to Trinidad and Tobago for our final Digipreneur for 2023.
Yes, I'll use this platform, I'll use this as a clarion call. One of the things that businesses need to get right in 2024 is your digital presence and being visible. We have a lot of people that are shopping online simply because when they jump on Google or they jump on Facebook and they're trying to search for an item, we can't find your business, nor can we find your item. I went searching for products just yesterday. Nothing was coming up on Google, nothing was coming up on Facebook. And guess what? I ended up having to go and shop online. So 2024, if you want to get more people coming back into your stores, people are looking for the items. But if we cannot find your business via Google, we cannot find the products on Facebook, we're simply going to shop online where it is convenient. You need to start building your digital presence in 2024 if you want to start getting more traffic back into the stores. Season's greetings, everybody, and I hope to see you guys in the new year.
Keron Rose, all the best, the Digipreneur. What a great addition to the program. So much, I would say, the information, it's beyond measure. All the best to you and yours, Keron. All the best.
Here, JW.
That's right, Keron Rose, our Digipreneur. A serious addition, great addition to the program every single Tuesday, and we look forward to our continued discussions in 2024. Up next, Dr. LeBlanc joins me. Our conversations on cancer and Dr. LeBlanc's Christmas greeting to the nation. It is up next.